I got both boys again today. Lucky lately, huh, Teddy? Alright, so it's Sunday, August 25th, just about 1 o'clock. It is very humid today. It's what is it, about 77 degrees out. Getting a little overcast, which is good, so it doesn't get any hotter. But yeah, the humidity is still like 70%. And we're not due for any rain, it's just muggy. Look at that color, love that. Still getting new shoots growing too. And of course a lot of the blossoms are hiding back there. Okay. Very nice. A lot of detail inside those flowers. Look at the little centers. Alright, so I did not mow the lawn. I did mow the garden though, and string trim the garden. Been trying to divide my time up a little bit for projects. This pile's growing a little bit. I got 3 walls in the roof off the one shed. I got the metal roof all off of that one. So we have 4 echinacea. These 2 were kind of hiding from us. And Dahlia is still getting buds on it. The one from last week still has some life in it, and this is a new one. It's starting to open. You can see the color inside of that bud. And this rose, that new growth is really taking off. I was playing around a little bit with this watermelon, trying to work that netting, because the netting is kind of like a big rectangle, and trying to do it in a hammock isn't always working, at least with the spacing I have on the fence. So this is how mammoth this thing is getting now. I have 2 hammocks here and I keep lowering those down, just kind of slowly letting it down. I don't have my convenient miniature poodle measuring device. But just give an idea of the scope of how far that one out is going. Reaching out to the yard over here. That one's reaching all the way out to the shed there. All the way up to the fence. Well over this fence and even that bamboo stake that I had. Here's another one here. And this one is also getting big quickly. We still have this one here growing backwards into the fence. We have, there's another one over here. Here's one down there. There's another one right over here. Another small one up in there. There's Sebastian. Checking out the peaches. Okay. And what about Teddy? I'm glad the black-eyed Susan is sticking around still. A nice little season flavor as we get toward the end of August. Little by little, we've been whittling down on the peaches, giving some away, munching on them. Haven't made the tea yet, but we'll get there. Where's your brother? Is he still eating dirt? Okay. Still have purple bee balm around. These marigolds are doing pretty good. These sunflowers are getting a little fuzzers in there, so they'll be open next week. This one from Home Depot is dying off. And all new growth again on the clover here in the center, keeping the bees happy, which is good because now that more and more of the bee balm is starting to head back. And Laetris kind of running out of good flowers for the bees and the butterflies. They have been snacking on the jewelweed though. The hummingbirds have been making their rounds. Still losing a little more leaves here, turning and going. I'm not sure if there's a full handful of beach plums on there. When I mow, I kind of go around and notice if there's some on there. And this hydrangea plant is hanging in there. A little bit of fading with the blossoms. It'll still be back there. It's quite full if you can see it. A project for another time, but there's more jewelweed all back through there. All a little orange. And it always grew behind the fence. So that growing up into the garden is great for the hummingbirds especially. We're certain that this year we had at least 2 different sets of babies coming for the hummingbirds. All of a sudden we'd notice like an influx of like 5 new hummingbirds or Damsel. Hi. Actually getting a fragrance over here. I wonder. Yeah, there's some fragrance there. What do you think, Mr. Bumble? Good stuff in there? A little bit? That's good to see. All right. Oh, Bastion's already in the garden. I better hurry up. Okay, so this bee balm still has a little bit left. These pumpkins, not getting too much bigger, a little bit. And the third in here. And the hibiscus, yeah, everything's fallen off now. You know, I'm sure it was a trauma, but I've been watering it every day. And most of the leaves look good. I just think it's a traumatic, change for it. Dee has also been going through and doing a little bit more with the beds, catching up here and there, tidying up, moving a few things around. I'm coming, Sebastian. I can't remember what they are, but you just move these over here. And any news here? I'm coming, big boy. Wow, just rush me along, why don't you? Who's a good boy? Yeah, all right, let's see what we got. I found your tennis ball again. You want a treat? Your brother could have a treat if he hung out with us. You don't want that one? What, I have a variety on me, so you're going to be picky? How about one of those? You haven't had one of those in a while. Yeah, okay. Okay. I also started painting some rocks. All the ones that have been questionable with the mower, and they wind up getting grown over as the grass gets longer. So, behold Easter in August. Just until I can get around to dig them up, which I'm probably going to do once most of the grass stops growing as quick. It gets cooler, so I can do a lot of prying and digging and filling. Let's see. Okay, so we saw the watermelons on the other side. This pumpkin, which you can clearly see now. And it's a little bit of a color change to it. It's losing the uniform green and getting a little bit of specks in there. The weather's looking like it's going to stay mostly warm and seasonal for the next week. Not too cool at night, cool enough to sleep, and not too warm during the day. No big storms or anything scheduled. I got to go through and start taking off the extra growth on the tomatoes so it can finish up what it's doing. We have to get into the garlic. I've been waiting for it to dry out a little bit because the ground is still really wet and the bulbs don't want to pull out too easily. Hey, Sebastian. Hey. Hey. Okay, sit. Sebastian, sit. Good boy. Look at you with your garden. What a good boy. My goodness. Let's see if I can get Tilt the right way. What a superstar you are, yes. What a good boy. Thank you, buddy. Let's see. On for the treats. How about a peanut butter? Yeah, there you go. Ooh. A little ham. Okay. Bell pepper is going to be ready to get picked soon. Leaves in the way there. There you are. Second one. Some more flowers. Get more leaf die off on the celery, cucumbers. That's what we didn't plant this year, was celery. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, still plenty in here. Still lots of flowers. And speaking of flowers, here's a sunflower up over my head, up about as far as I can reach. Asparagus still growing. More okay, now we're getting there. Bell peppers, more flowers. Now you're catching up. And these marigolds, just look at how big. Still buds starting here and there. More painted rocks. I may try to just fill some of the areas too. Yeah. Looks like the kale's coming back. Something was chewing at it a little bit. That's coming back nice. Here's more of the jewelweed though along the fence line. And I'll see, because I see a hummingbird there right now. Hey, buddy. Yep, missed them. Bees too. All right, coming through. So, sunflowers, little by little, marching along. Oh, don't be shy. You don't have to hide in there. All right. Up here. And beans. Check it in. All back here. And some more back there. A few over here. Once the leaves start dying off, I'm probably going to get these up. It's good that these couple here, they felt a little soft last week. That's starting to feel more leathery and a little tougher. So my worry was they were going to just start rotting out on the ground. But I will still grab them and probably just hang them up in the rafters to dry. Just so the beans can finish drying. You can see a little better here, all the cuke's still hanging. All the tomatoes to pick. All the flowers to... I could probably cut the rest of that top off. Sunflowers, that's what we were talking about. So we got double one there already. There we go. Beautiful. I don't know if it's coming through as dark when I finish the video, but on the camera, the center, you almost can't see it. And then here's another one, kind of like over by the cucumbers. Really tall. And the Mexican sunflowers, we got two open. With plenty more ready. So very happy to see they came back. Or were mixed in with the seed rather, because we had only planted them back there. Hi. Alright, you want to go head around, see what else is going on? Finish this up. So bits of excitement here and there. Waiting on, some things to either, ripen or finish. But it is winding down, which makes me a little nervous with things like the watermelons, which unfortunately we just started late. Just kind of got off to a late start. We had a lot of different pokers in the fire, so to speak, at the beginning of the season. Trying to do a lot all at once. And we'll be more prepared next year. At least the beds will be ready to go. Take a look at this coleus while we're back here. Doing really good. And of course these impatiens. And the hummingbirds have been coming and checking out the impatiens too. Kind of reminds me of is to see a movie where the horses are trotting across a covered bridge. Vinca vines are doing good. I haven't been checking in on them too much this year, but getting good length, good color. Reaching around. I'm trying to think if I missed anything else. Sebastian, come on. Yeah, the impatience over here with the Vinca vine. Teddy, would you like a treat? Hi. Let me get one of the ones that I know you like. And not one of the big crunchy ones that your brother has here. There you go. Good stuff? You want to go in? Okay, here. Here, good boy, Ted. And we'll get your brother. Alright, I may have to go track down the doggy. But that's pretty much it. So I'll check in again next week. We'll see how big that Hubbard squash is coming along and what else is going on. And hopefully those thumbnails you gave me were good. But thank you for watching, and it's going to be September posting the next video. Alright, thanks for watching.